Hello, it's Mick from Creative Schools. This video we're going to show you how to add an event. So again, we're on the ribbon, hover over the plus sign and new, go down to event. Apologies for that error message, that's because I didn't save the page before, but we don't need that anymore. So now we're on the event editor. So where events show up, if we go to the home page, is they show here. So just next to the welcome. So this is a list of events that are the upcoming ones. You can scroll through it within a reasonable time frame that we'll set to be the next 10 events, say, and they'll all appear in there and you can scroll up and down. So similar to the news, they have a set of categories as well. So for year 3, if we select that, you're only adding the new event once, but it will show on the home page. And it will also show in the filtered events for year 3 on the year page by ticking that category there. So the things that we definitely need for a post are a title. We definitely need a category, and we definitely need the event date and time. And so it's all self-explanatory. An all-day event is obvious. No end time is for things like the end of term, so if school finishes at 2 o'clock, there's no end time for that. If you want to pick the date and time, it's very simple. You've seen it all before, same as Google Calendar. Just click that. It will always be set to London. You shouldn't ever need to change that, but if you do, you can click on that and there's a whole list of worldwide clocks. For repeated events such as clubs, we want this to repeat weekly or monthly or yearly, so we'll select weekly for this one on a Wednesday, and you can select how many weeks. So we need it for this term, which is 7 weeks. I want it to end on a date, so you can also select that as well. So we'll apply that. So it's every 7 weeks until the date we've selected. You can also choose to exclude dates. So if you've got a half term in there, so we don't want that date, click apply, and it will tell you that that date it won't appear on there, but it will appear for the other weeks that it's selected. So those are the only things that you definitely have to have. The other things that are nice: event location and details. So presuming that every event is going to be at the school unless stated otherwise, but you can fill out some information there. I'll just use our office address to make the point. Start typing the address, it will Google Maps will show up and give you a filtered list. So if you tick show map, it will give that event a map as well, so people can find it easily. Event cost and tickets, unlikely that you're ever going to use this, but if there are any external tickets, click on that and then type in the URL for the site that is selling the tickets to the event, and it will show up as a link. And you can also say that they cost £10 in there as well. The organiser contact info, this will just stop some inquiries coming through to reception. So if you put yourself in there, it just tells people who they need to contact or who they need to ask for if they've got a question about that event. And finally, you can add in, fill out any more information you can here, or if you've got a poster or something, you can add an image in there as well. So if you've got a nice poster for the event, that can go in there as well. There is the option to add a featured image, but unlike the news on your site, the calendar is just text-based, so you don't need to add a featured image, whereas you do for the news. That's it. Thanks for listening.